Welcome to the Count Macula Show. I am Count Macula. In this episode of the Count Macula Show, I will be doing a movie review on the new James Bond film called Skyfall, starring Daniel Craig. Without giving too much away, the film starts with an action sequence, like all James Bond movies should start with an action sequence. And it's very well done. I mean, it's nothing that overwhelmed me. It's a run-of-the-mill James Bond jumping and running and chasing, you know, your generic action sequence. My issue with this film is that so shortly after the action sequence there's dialogue. Of course, they're trying to build the story, and then it goes into another action sequence, and then after that action sequence it goes into dialogue. So this movie starts to have a pattern of action sequence dialogue, when as a viewer I'm wanting the movie to kick in. I understand that you have to have the dialogue to build in the story, but it just, when you go to see a James Bond film, you want that roller coaster ride, and it's not, I would not consider Skyfall to be a roller coaster ride because of the breaks and the stoppages in between action scenes. So that is one of my issues with the movie, that it had too much dialogue. The film could have been re-edited to at least half an hour to 45 minutes shorter than what it was. But to give it a positive aspect, the action sequences were very good. There's some of them, a few of them, I won't give it away, that were excellent. What I feel, in my opinion, what they're doing is, because you have Mission Impossible and you have the Bourne series as very similar in the way they're done to James Bond in that style, that they're trying to be a little bit more serious. But in my opinion, James Bond has always had a little campiness to it, had the gadgets and, you know, things that are not really realistic. And in these last movies, in the Daniel Craig era of James Bond, I think they try to take it a little too seriously, when a movie like The Bourne Identity should be more serious, and this one should have a little fun. So I believe the movie should have lightened up a little bit, had a little bit more lightheartedness and campiness to it, just a little, not overboard. And I believe the movie should have been edited down at least half an hour to 45 minutes of the dialogue that didn't need to be there. It just broke the momentum of the film. But I give it a mild recommendation because the action scenes were worth the waiting in between the dialogue. So yes, check out Skyfall. If you've seen it, you can leave your opinion, and make sure to subscribe to the Count Macula channel. Once again, Skyfall, I give it a mild recommendation with just a little bit of nip and tuck that it needed. That's my little criticism, but I will say you will be entertained, so check the movie out. This has been the Count Macula film review. I am Count Macula, and I'll see you next time.